The Glock 19 versus the Glock 34. Hey guys, Late Boy Scout here, and it's decision time 2011. Time to decide between these two guns. I've already made up my mind. You guys probably have guessed that. But it's time to share my decision with you and to share the logic behind that decision with you. The Glock 19 and the Glock 34. Well, I've given you three other videos. Comparing the two guns, and well, there were a couple different criteria I went over. There was sort of an average accuracy. What's the best I could achieve in a sort of 7-yard distance, and pretty, kind of averaging my accuracy from a resting heart rate and consistent distances, consistent targets, and so forth. Trying to average out the accuracy of each gun in my hands. That was the first thing. Number two was more like accuracy, but more related to target acquisition. How quickly could I get on target with each gun? And the third one was more demonstration of capacity and versatility. And I think I've covered everything that I intend to cover regarding these two guns. And basically, here's what I've come up with. The Glock 19 is more versatile. The Glock 34 is more, specificity. It's got more specificity to it. It's more, what's the word, Scout? Come on, it's in your brain. Let's just go with specificity or specific. It's got a more specific role to it. And the role I envision for that is competition, i.e. target practice and competition shooting. Also potential WROL/go-to-war gun. A lot of good features about this gun in that role. Let's go ahead and, since we haven't done this yet. A lot of good features about the 34 in that role. The fact that it's got that nice long slide. It's a good full-size grip. Long sight radius. A lot of people can take advantage of that and actually be extra accurate with it. I'm not one of those people. That's the role I envision for this. I think I covered that fully. The role I envision for the Glock 19. Potential concealed carry. This is a gun that a lot of police carry, so it's also kind of a duty gun. That means that it almost overlaps the role of this one. More than almost. Actually, it can very well overlap the role of this one, especially with that, like I said before, Glock 17 round magazine fitting in there and giving you the exact same capacity of this gun. That's pretty huge. It really is. So, why wouldn't I choose the Glock 19? That's basically what it comes down to. Dude, why would you pick this one instead of that one? Let's, before we go any further, I'll give you a little bit of background. Why am I even asking this question? Why? I mean, a lot of you guys out there are like, dude, just keep both of them. What's your problem? They're both awesome guns. Keep them both. I'd keep both of them. That's what a lot of you guys are saying. I know. Two reasons. One, you can probably guess, financial. It's $500, man. I could get rid of one of them and have an extra $500 to do something else with. The other reason is I'm just not a huge gun collector. That's maybe a little counterintuitive and kind of weird coming from me, seeing as I'm a sort of tactical channel. I mean, the Late Boy Scout channel is full of guns, gear, knives, things related to tactical stuff, right? Dude, you're not a gun collector? Not exactly. I'm trying to square away some systems, and every gun that I have fills a certain role. And I've got two guns here that fill the exact same role for me. To demonstrate really quickly, the Glock 27 fills a very specific role for me. This is an outdoor and concealed carry gun. Outdoor, and what I mean by that is backpacking, hiking, stuff like that. I feel pretty well equipped with a 40 Smith & Wesson gun going out there. Obviously not as powerful as a 44 Magnum or what have you, but we're not going to argue calibers right now. All I'm saying is that's the role that this one fills for me. Then there's also the Ruger 2245. Well, you know, why do you own that? This fills a very specific role too. It's a target and training gun, a recreation gun, almost exclusively recreation and sort of getting comfortable with shooting and enjoying shooting. Yeah, this is the one I do a lot of shooting with, probably the most shooting I do with this gun right here. It helps me focus on sight alignment and really get the rudimentaries down to become a better shooter. That's the purpose of this gun. So on the table now, we've got two guns that both fill the role of, what role is it for me? Sort of like an additional, sort of a backup concealed carry, perhaps like a home defense security gun. Also, a potential WROL gun. For those who have never heard the term, without rule of law is what WROL stands for. And it's a term we use to talk about society and how it might potentially break down one day. No rule of law, no police looking out for us, that kind of thing. And it's 100% up to us to take care of ourselves. In that situation, a good handgun on my side is a great idea. And 9mm is basically the minimum that I would want to be equipped with. So a good 9mm for training and also, you know, just actual zombie shooting, bad guy shooting, whatever you want to call it. Actual home defense combat type stuff. I think this one covers it. Either one of these actually cover that. Either one of them. But the 19 also fills the role of potential concealed carry, backup concealed carry, glove box gun, center console gun. You get where I'm going with this? It's got more versatility. It can do more. This one, so big, unwieldy, it has a problem filling some of the same roles that this one does. And when you take into consideration, take into account the fact that my average accuracy with these two guns is 6 to 1 and half dozen to the other, basically the same. Sometimes better with this one. Target acquisition, weird, but I've been better with this one. I've been better with the Glock 19. Why? It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. This one seems like longer. I don't know. Whatever the case is, every shooter's different. Every shooter does things slightly differently. Whatever it is that I'm doing, this one's working better for me. So what it boils down to is, in every situation that I can imagine, and in every use I've tried to put these two guns into, every contest, every data point, everything I've been using to try to measure these two guns against each other in my hands keeps pointing me over to this one. Keeps pointing me over to this one. And so for that reason, my friends of the YouTube world, the Glock 19 is staying with me and the Glock 34 is not. It's been a fun gun. I have enjoyed having the Glock 34, and it's got that cool factor. It really does, man. It's special. It's different. Not everybody's got a Glock 34. It seems like everybody everywhere has got a Glock 19, right? I'm not pointing this at myself, by the way. Everybody seems to have a Glock 19. It's so commonplace. But there's a reason why it's so commonplace, because it fills so many roles so well. Not everybody's got Glock 34, and that's cool. You know, you want to have the cool gun that nobody else has got. You know, that special one that's cool looking and long slide, and wow, interesting choice. Wow, I bet you'll have some fun with that. Yeah, it is. It is all those things. But again, it doesn't fill all the roles of this one. And since I'm not about collecting and having a lot of guns around the house just for fun and just because I like owning them, that's not really what I'm about. I'm about filling roles. This is the one I've got to stick with. Semi-financial, but also just, I don't know, guys. I don't care about having a ton of different things that fill the same roles. Except for when it comes to pocket knives, right? Except for when it comes to pocket knives. Well, that's it, guys. That is Decision Time 2011. Thank you all for sticking with me. You guys made a big difference, by the way. If you stuck through this video to now, you guys have made a big difference to me with all your input, all your comments, everything you guys have said. A number of folks out there have given me a lot of good advice. I want to give a shout out to LambDog76. You in particular helped me kind of get attracted to this gun in the first place, and think about it as filling this role. So thank you, my friend. And so many others who left wonderful, helpful comments have you guys did it. You guys made the difference. You made all the difference in helping me choose to stick with the Glock 19 Gen 4 as my new potential WROL gun, backup concealed carry gun, all around my 9mm. Thanks again, my friends. I really appreciate all your help with this and for sticking with me. Appreciate you watching. We'll see you on the next one.